Tiara Club, Princess Emery and the Beautiful Fairy. Hi there, I am Princess Emery, one of the Rose Room Princesses at the Princess Academy. Do you know Alice and Katie and Daisy and Charlotte and Sophia? They're my best friends, just like you. And have you met Princess Perfecta yet? She's horrid. Alice said it because Queen Gorana, our head teacher, made her defect her first year. She didn't get enough tiara points to get into the Tiara Club. Oh, just thinking about it made me shivery. It will be so dreadful to have to start all over again. Can you imagine it? Oh no! Chapter 1. Do you ever feel as if a big black cloud is hanging over your head? Well, the day after my birthday was like that. Isn't that awful? Even though my parents had sent me the most completely gorgeous pink dress and the perfect matching tiara, I couldn't feel excited. All of us in Rose Room had been worrying for a week about what we were going to wear for the end of term grand assembly, so it was lovely of my parents to send me something too utterly gorgeous. But it meant I'd be different from my very best friend. That made me feel terrible. They all laughed on my beautiful birthday gown. Of course, but I knew what security it must have made them feel worse. I opened my purse at breakfast, and I couldn't have noticing the teeny piece before they told me how lovely it was. And then Perfecta said in a really nasty voice, "Who's going to be the biggest show off on Saturday then?" said Florine. And Florine said, "Some people are just spoiled." But that wasn't the only reason why I had a big black crowd. I was worried about my tiara point. Honestly, I was very sick. I just know I'm going to be here in first year forever and ever and ever, I said as I stood starting out of the education room window. Me too, Katie said. She came to stand beside me. I got 5 minus points yesterday. I went down to the stable to see the ponies that filled the stable coats, and I forgot to wipe my foot when I came back in. Kim Van Matilda can be a horrible row. You did have lots of story in your hair as well, Sophia pointed out, and you pinned all the sugar lump from the tea tray. Alice said. Perfecta was furious. Serve her right, said Charlotte. She gave me a scoffing smile. To stop worrying, Emily, you must have more tiara points than Perfecta and Florine. We couldn't, because we really and truly had no idea. We were meant to write our tiara point in our homework diaries, but we were always forgetting. And even when we did remember, we all them are wrong, especially me. Up until now, we just hope for the best, but all of a sudden even serious. The grand assembly was the most important day of our lives, because that's the day when we find out if we won our place in the Tiara Club, and it was only 2 days away. It was so scary. Maybe, Alice said hopefully, we could ask Fairy G how many points we got. Charlotte made a face. She won't say. I asked her the other week. She does, and Perfecta Princess shouldn't need to worry, Katie said. What if we ask if we need to just a little bit better, or a lot better? I suggested. Daisy shook her head. We can. She's in bed with a horrible cold. How can the magic it away? I asked. I don't think she can use magic on herself, Sophia said. She can only crash. The location room door flooring open, and Princess Gemina come dreaming in, her eyes wide. Have you heard? She gasped. Fairy is going away. We stared at her. What do you mean? I asked. She's been so poorly that Queen Gorana sending her off to stay with one of her sisters. Fairy sister, that is not Queen Gorana's, and we got a separate teacher instead, and she's called Fairy and Gorwa. Jamia stopped to take a breath. King Gorana said we got to go to the great hall to meet her, so you got to come now. And she shot up again at high speed. We looked at each other in astonishment. Apart from King Gorona, Fairy is the most important person at the Princess Academy. She's the one who looks after us and talks us up in the bed at night. She teaches loud of lessons or rare. She really good fun, and even if she does swear up hugely when she's angry. Queen Gorona is okay, but she is a bit scary. I don't know about the others, but I felt quite worthy. It was a bit like when I am at home and my mom has to go for a lawyer towers, and I get left behind. I do hope she gets better soon, I said. Sharon nodded. Do you think she'd be better by the end of term? Sophia asked. If she isn't, Daisy said, who tell us about our tiara twin? Alex Sugar. Queen Gorona, I should think. Come on, let's go and check out. What was her name? Fairy Angora, Katie said, and we drove out of the location room and around the black and white Merry corridor that led to the great hall. As we camped out the door, Queen Gorona was walking into the stage, and beside her was the most beautiful fairy. Chapter 2. I don't think any of her heard what Queen Gorona had said for at least the first 2 minutes. We were all too busy starting. Fairy Angora was so lovely, and her dress was totally amazing. It was made of some strange foreign material and it kept changing color. First, it was soft pink, and then purple blue, and then it drifted back to pink again. I suddenly realized Queen Gorona was still talking, and so, Princess, she said, as the fairy godmother Anglesey is extremely short-staffed, and Fairy Angora was agreed to come, even though she was not yet quite complete her training. And now, please give Fairy Angora a huge welcome to the Princess Academy. Of course, we are clapping weirdly. As we moved out of the great hall, there was a massive buzz of excitement. Fairy usually took the next lesson, how to avoid magical mistakes, so maybe we have Fairy Angora instead. We presently ran to the classroom. As we pulled out our chairs, there was a tinky noise, and Fairy Angora floated in. Oh, she said, and her voice was small and sweet mystery. And you are the sweetest little darling. Now, what shall we do first? She looked around our classroom. Oh, they're so boring. Shall we make this a pretty room? And she waved her wand. Silver sparkle flowed in her decoration. In the next minute, there was loot everywhere. Perfecta put up her hand. Excuse me, she said, but it was fantastic. What else can you do? Fairy Angora went pink and fruity. Oh, quite a lot of things, dearly. Of course, I haven't got as fur and pumpkin and coat. That's next term. Perfecta smiled a hugely fair smile. So, she said, do you know about wish? Oh, yes, Fairy Angora beamed. I know all about wish. And then, will you believe it? Perfecta burst into a blessed flood of tears and sobbed, that's so wonderful. Please, 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 can I have a wish? I got nothing to wear for the Queen Esperry. Princess Perfecta is very clever. We all knew she hasn't really crying, but enormous tears streamed down her cheek as she gazed imploringly at Fairy Angora. Fairy Angora hissed her. Well, she said slowly, I'm not really supposed to give wish because I don't have any final comfort. Boo-hoo-hoo. Perfecta threw herself on the floor. I'll be the only princess wearing turtles and vests. No, you won't, Sophia said. None of us got anything special to wear. Emily had. She got the most beautiful new dress, and a sparkling new tiara. Perfecta wears. Dear Fairy Angora, you look so kind. Please help me. Fairy Angora was looking very upset herself. You poor girl, she said. Maybe it will be all right if I gave you just a little wish. Of course, Perfecta stopped crying and won't. She said, bored of light. I like a dress, she said, a dress like Emily's. Fairy Angora when really was very sparkling, much more than fairy chest, and it glowed a beautiful forget-me-not blue as she waved it. Tingle pink. The dress was exactly like mine. I couldn't say anything, Dot, because suddenly everybody was asking for wish. Honestly, I couldn't hear myself thinking. Fairy Angora began to look a bit flustered. Oh dear, she said. I really shouldn't. I mean, I can't. But it won't be fair if we don't all have wish. Our mentor dumped her first on the table. No, friend, when it went, poor Fairy Angora went very pale. I'll see what I can do, she said. Only please don't all attack at once. I felt so sorry for her. She looked as if was about to burst into tears herself. Why don't we ask it turn? I suggest. Fairy Angora girl. Who's first? She asked. Florine wanted a tiara just like mine. Lisa chose a neat dress and so did Gemma. And when everybody wanted dress effect from Nancy, she asked for a tiara decorated with her silver butterflies. Fairy Angora looked more and more honest as the dress peered higher and higher, and I suddenly wondered if the magic was wearing out. Her wand and almost stopped sparkling, and was a funny pale yellow color. Then Fairy's dress came out blue instead of pink, and Gemma had sport instead of bows. Ask for something easy, I whispered when at last it came to our turn. Charlotte asked for curly hair, Katie asked for new shoes, and Daisy for a feather bow. Sophia asked for a silk shawl, and Alice wanted sparkly socks. I was lost, and I couldn't think of anything. Honestly, I couldn't. The only thing I really wanted a tiara point, and it would have been so cheating to ask for those. In the end, I asked for a powder stuff. Harry and Grandma Vapor went for the last time. One single silver sparkle brought into the air, and then tingle plunk. There was my powder puff and a pot of sparkly powder. It was so pretty. Charlotte began to clap, and everyone joined in, even Perfecta. Perfecta and Florine. Harry and Grandma looked a little bit further. I do hope you enjoy your wish, she said. Oh, maybe you should take your dress and hang them up. At once there was a dash for the door, and I noticed someone weird. Do you remember I told you Nancy was a tiara with butterfly on it, where the butterfly had turned into tiny silver caterpillars? Chapter 3. Caterpillars? Alice stared at me as if she thought I was mad. Yes, I said. Emily, Daisy waved her wonderful floaty new feather bow under my nose. That's such a thief. They were, I said. Honestly. Katie looked at me thoughtful and went down to the farthing she stepped on her new sparkly shoes. I had caterpillars, she said. Sophia shook her hand. Shouldn't you save your shoes for the assembly? I thought I'd wear them in. Katie stood up. Don't they look fabulous? They did, but it was a good thing she'd finished fitting with them because just then the bear length were different. We had to scurry off as fast as you could because the department is taken by Queen Gorner and she had if we right. She gave a minus TR point for every minute we missed. We were just about got there in time, but Daisy fluffy feathers blew float over her neck and zoomed away over itself down the corridor. Quick, Daisy yelled, catch it! We dashed after it as fast as we could go. Charlotte was about to catch it. She can run like the wind. When the scared voice asked, what exactly is going on? And the Queen Gorner swept toward the feather bow twist and disappeared round the corner. We were each given 20 minus tiara points. It was utterly dreadful. I could see Perfecta and Florine sneaking out as we were sent to stand at the back of the class. I'm so sorry, Daisy whispered. Don't worry, Charlotte whispered back. Queen Gorner turned to see who was whispering. Who? She began, and then she stopped. And start. So did everybody. Charlotte's hair was growing sort of weird. Poor Charlotte couldn't see what was going on. She put her hand to her hand and gasped. Is this some kind of silly joke? King Gordon asked in her serious voice. Because if it is, I don't think it at all funny. Princess Charlotte, I expect better behavior from you. Much better. Take 10 minutes tiara point. Charlotte burst into tears and ran out of the room. Please, Your Majesty, I said hurriedly. It's not Charlotte's fault. Truly it isn't. And I looked after Charlotte. I found her in the downstairs cloakroom with her hat under the cold water tap. She was trying to make her hair lie down, but it wouldn't. I have to have it cut off, she wailed. Oh, I wish Fairy G was here. She'd know what to do. I'll go and find Fairy Angora, I said, and I zipped out of the cloakroom toward Fairy G's study. Fairy Angora opened the door the minute I knocked. Please, I panted. Please, Charlotte, her just one stay down. And Daisy Featherbow is reading about the school, and we are in such trouble. Please, could you come and tell Queen Gorilla it isn't Charlotte's fault, and can you do something about her hair? Fairy Angora looked horrible. But I can't, she said. I haven't any magic left. And she blushed. You see, I'm still in training, so I only have one wonderful old magic, and it's all gone. She went even redder. I should never have given you those wishes. And the fairy godmother Agassi ever found out they'll send me away. Please don't tell anyone what I did. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Fairy Angora couldn't help us. My brain was whirling round and round and round, and I kept thinking, just like Charlotte, I wish Fairy was here. Fairy G was here, and I had an utterly and totally brilliant idea. What will happen? I asked. If he gave our wish back, what if he gave back all the dress and tiara and my powder puff and everything? Would you be able to get the magic back into your van? Fairy Angora stared at me, and then she nodded. Yes, she said. At last, I think so. I didn't know how to explain the next door part of my idea without sounding rude, so I just had to stay in straight out. If you can't get the magic back, will be enough for the one big wish. Could I wish Fairy G was better and back her at the Princess Academy? I thought Fairy Angora would be often, but she wasn't. She gave a little sigh instead. Emily, she said, I do wish you thought of that before. Me too, I said, and I really meant it.